What a stressful performance that was. And before we even continue, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. That second half performance, specifically from Brahim Diaz, has saved a lot of people from a crash out that I was about to do on this match reaction. Because after that first half performance, yo, what I had to say, chat, this video would have got demonetized. I'm telling you this right now. But, luckily, got the 3-0 win against Real Valladolid, right? 3 points, clean sheet at home. There are some positives to take away from this game. But don't get this confused. The starters, specifically Mbappe, got to hold smoke this video. What kind of performance was that from our number 9 today? I'm talking about a generational, diabolical, catastrophic stinker this man just put out there. How many chances does he need to score? Mbappe is moving like he's Kai Havertz up front. My man should have had at least 1 goal today. What is going on with Mbappe? I know that we're still learning how to play together. I know that this front three, they still have to build chemistry because these guys look like strangers out there. They look like when you go to the park and you're playing against other people and everybody just picks a team based off who's there, so you don't really know everybody, so there might not be chemistry. That's what our front three looks like. I cannot believe what I saw from Mbappe today. And if I'm being honest, this guy has 1 more game from me. 1 more game before I'm talking about he needs to be dropped. I know it's early. I know that we got a 3-0 win. So I'm not trying to be too negative. But we did not bring you here for you to be missing those chances. This guy, at the end of the game, had that 1v1 where he was coming in off the left wing where he prefers to play. And the shot that he put in was so bad, I thought he crossed it. I couldn't believe it. Vinicius today. Good performance. This man was robbed of an assist by Mbappe. He put that shit for him on a plate. He couldn't do anything but. What a pass from Vinny. Mbappe misses a 1v1. A sitter. I can't believe it. This is Mbappe that we're talking about. One of the best attacking players in the world. An absolute killer in front of goal. And this guy looks like he's missing his shooting boots. As I said, I still believe in this team. I still believe that this front three can work. But Mbappe, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, you're really testing my patience. You're testing it. That first half performance was awful. It wasn't as bad as what we saw against Mallorca, right? But that's because Real Valladolid, they didn't have any attacking threat. They put more of their focus in their defense. And I will give them credit because they defended their ass off that first half. They were looking like prime Italy in that first half defensively. We couldn't break them down. We barely tested their keeper. And yo, I'm telling you, a generational crash out was about to happen in this match reaction if we didn't get a convincing win. And I still don't think that that win's convincing, right? 3-0 on paper looks fantastic. But I did a watch along. I have eyes. This game did not pass the eye test. I'm telling you, chat, Brahim Diaz has saved a lot of people today. Because I was about to go in. Rodrigo today. Brother, you're not Brazilian at the moment, okay? We got to take your Brazilian passport for 1 week. Because you looked like Rafinha out there. You looked Bolivian. You looked Bengali, okay? You didn't look like a Brazilian player out there. And you know I rate you. Everybody watching, you know I rate Rodrigo. I go to war for my guy against other Madrid fans. But today, I can't defend you. The decision making, awful. Awful today. Bad performance. Vinny is the only person in that front three that I think put in a good shift. By the way, going back to Vinicius, this guy is becoming more of a creator. We played 3 official matches this season. Atalanta, Real Valladolid, and we also went against Mallorca. And Vinny was our best creator in those 3 games. Unselfish. Looking to get his teammates involved. This guy should have gotten an assist today. Thank you, Mbappe, for missing that chance. Thanks. Overall, I don't think that we played that good. We didn't. We needed our backups to come on and save us. Brahim Diaz, man of the match. Man of the match. I know that Fede Valverde got it, and big up to him from scoring from that free kick. Put in a good shift today. But Brahim coming on changed the entire flow of the game. His goal that he took when he chipped the keeper. This guy is cold. Every single time Brahim Diaz gets an opportunity, he comes onto that pitch and he puts in a good performance. And I kind of feel bad for him. Because at any other club in the world, maybe aside from Bayern and Man City, Brahim Diaz starts. But this guy is so important. For coming off the bench, you need players like Brahim Diaz. Another good game. Then he also got the assist for Baby Pele. My guy, Endrick! I said it during the watch-along. In the chat, I said during halftime, I told you the 3 subs that I want to see. I said, give me Modric, give me Brahim, and give me Endrick. Endrick needs to make his debut today. And he did. He got on in like the 84th, 85th minute. He scored 8 minutes later. What a strike, by the way. Maybe Mbappe needs to take notes. Because our next game, I believe it's against Real Betis. Mbappe, if you don't put in a good performance that game, I want Mbappe dropped. I want Endrick up front. Because, again, this team still has to learn how to play together, that front 3. But the issue that we have is that we all know that Mbappe prefers to come in off that left wing. So it causes some confusion, some congestion. Endrick, that's not a problem. Endrick is a striker. Endrick will stay in the middle. Endrick will be there to finish those chances. Mbappe, you got 1 more week from me, buddy. I'm telling you, bro. Again, I think it's going to work, right? And I think even if Mbappe gets dropped, that doesn't mean that he's going to flop. But you're at Madrid. This is not PSG. Okay? You're not at some little small shit club in France. Okay? And again, I do give grace because we do have to learn how to play together, right? We're also still learning how to play without Toni Kroos. I hear it. But you got to be putting in a good performance while you're also figuring it out. The 3-0, it masked up a lot of the cracks that I'm seeing in this team. But if there's any manager that I think can get these guys to start to gel, it's Carlo Ancelotti. He is the best manager in world football. He's the best manager for this job. And I think Carlo will figure it out. We got to also talk about the back line today. Solid performance from them. Valladolid didn't really give them anything to deal with like that because they've more so just focused on defending. In attack, I barely saw Courtois today. Like, they didn't really test him that much. They had a few shots, but they don't have any quality. So, like, it didn't really lead to anything. But Militao today cooked. My guy was moving like Ronaldinho at some parts. That, by the way, that assist, the goal that Brahim scored, that assist is from Militao. I didn't even know that my guy could pass the ball like that. The chat was saying that he's back. The chat was saying that Militao is officially back. And you know what? I agree with them. I agree. Good performance today. Rudiger, solid performance as well. Fran Garcia, nothing to complain about. Danny Carvajal, nothing to complain about. I want to touch on Arda Güler real quick as well. Arda got the start today, right? No Jude Bellingham. Jude is going to be out for at least the next month. So we went out there in a 4-2-3-1. You guys see the graphic right there where I have the starters listed. I was very excited for Güler today. I think Güler had a decent game. I expected more from him, right? He had a few chances where he should have gotten the score sheet. He also maybe could have did a little bit better in terms of creating chances. But I'm not going to really complain about that because I think he had a solid game. Just, I'm expecting better from him. And I hope to see this exact same team out there next week for our next game. And before we wrap it up, Carlo, you're my guy. But you gotta hold smoke for bringing on Dani Ceballos. Why the fuck am I seeing Dani Ceballos still get minutes for my club in 2024? And the fact that you took off Vinicius to bring on Dani Ceballos is what's really pissing me off. When that Dani Ceballos sub was made, it was 1-0. Why is Dani Ceballos coming on in a game that we should be trying to score another goal? Because what that sub came off to me as is you just want to bring on another midfielder that's decent on the ball to control the game when we need to be trying to score more goals. Because a 1-0 win against Valladolid is not a good result. That's a team that you're supposed to go out there and beat their ass. Last time we played these guys over a year ago, we beat them like 5 or 6-0. That's what I want to see today. That's why, like, if we were beating them 4-0, 5-0, and then you want to bring on Ceballos, fair enough. But that sub showed me that you weren't really going for it. You just wanted to just control the game, and you would have took the 1-0. Telling you, bro, Brahim Diaz, he saved a generational crash out that I was about to go on today. I'm telling you. I was not happy with anything that I was seeing out there until he came on the pitch. Struggling against Real Valladolid, a relegation team. A team that just was recently promoted. Do not let that 3-0 confuse you guys. The performance was not as good as the scoreline may suggest. This is why it's important to watch games for yourself. So that you don't got to see the scoreline and think, oh, well, we just dominated. No, we didn't dominate. We dominated possession, but for large parts of the game, we didn't do anything with it. Nothing. But I want to know what you guys think, right? How'd you view this match? What did you like? Who is your man of the match? As I said, Fede Valverde officially won it. But in my opinion, Brahim Diaz is the man of the match for the way that he changed the game when he came on. But Mbappe, bro, Mbappe is the biggest negative from this game. I know there's some people that say he can't play as a striker. There's some people that say that he's not going to be able to fit with Vinny. Well, today, it could have worked. Today, Vinny was creating chances. I don't give a damn where Mbappe is starting at. You finish those chances. Just because you're not playing on the left wing doesn't mean that all of a sudden you start missing sitters. What are we talking about here? But yeah, man, get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought about this game. Make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe, people.